Hey, good morning, Pajama Grandma, in my little rubber ducky pajamas, my little rubber ducky robe. Love this robe. It's so soft and cozy and warm and fuzzy, and I had the windows open this morning, so it's a little bit cold. It's actually morning as I'm doing this video, not sure when you're listening, and it doesn't matter because the message is the same no matter what time of day you're listening, because it's always the same. I usually tend to get up and do my videos first thing in the morning because you can see the sun is coming up behind me. Because I slept in a half an hour today. I stayed up late last night doing a webinar, and once I do a webinar, of course, I have to process it. Then I get on to some social media, or I actually did a website review last night. So I easily get sidetracked, and then all of a sudden, it's like way past my bedtime. And that's okay because, you know, I'm trying to stretch my comfort zone this year, so sometimes I don't have to go to bed as early as I actually do. I can actually stay up as late as I want. So, how's it going? Today I titled this Up, Down, Up, Down, Up, Down, Up, Down. Because I don't know about you, but for the last couple weeks, I have felt like I am on a roller coaster ride. Now, I'm not a big roller coaster ride fan. Tends to upset my stomach. So, I have found myself in this roller coaster ride with respect to business and life. Not just respect to business, but with respect to my life too. And I like to know that when that is happening in my life, it's because I'm in a period of massive change and adjustment, and usually personal growth. And you know what? Sometimes personal growth is really, really uncomfortable and hard. I don't know about for you, but for me, sometimes it's hard. And usually, the harder it is, the more I need the lesson. And I don't always know what the lesson is. Like right now, I will admit, I don't know what the lesson is, and that's maybe why I'm having that whole up, down, up, down, up, down thing going on in various areas of my life. Because I'm trying to ignore the lesson, perhaps? Perhaps that's the truth. Okay, I already know. I just asked, how do you know, on my Pajama Grandma podcast this morning. And we like to say we don't know, or I don't know. I like to say I don't know. I'm an I don't know gal. Now, almost all the time when I say I don't know, as soon as the words come out of my mouth, I realize I do in fact know what it is that I say I don't know about, or I always know that I could figure it out. No matter what it is, I know that there's an answer, and I know if there's an answer out there, I can find it and I can figure it out. But sometimes it's just easier to say I don't know so that I can go back to doing whatever it is that I was preoccupied doing. And maybe that's the lesson I'm supposed to learn right now, is to stop saying I don't know. Stop putting things off when people ask for help or ask a question. And instead of having to go out and find the answer right now and deal with the situation. Maybe that's it. Find the answer right now and deal with the situation. Yes, that's it. It feels right to me. Therefore, I'm writing down, deal with the situation. I don't know about you, but I'm a big write things down person. It could be because of some health challenges I've had, and I tend to forget things if I don't write them down. I always have been a very big list and checklist and to-do list and process-oriented person. So I know that I have to write things down. Today I am going to just run through the things I need to do, mainly so that I remember them, because I haven't written them down yet. First thing is do another lesson in our group coaching program and mastermind for the book Expert Secrets. Even though people have not gotten their book yet, I am doing lesson 3 today, and I have to verify that everyone's actually getting them and receiving them. I have not gone in to check back and make sure everybody's getting the messages. And it's a little hard to, because sometimes people sign up for something but then they choose not to participate. So I have to make sure that there's a difference between choosing not to participate and they're actually not getting the messages, because sometimes technology doesn't do what we expect it to. Sometimes things don't get through. And sometimes in the back end, we have to find creative ways to add things and make things happen. So that is, I don't know if that's my one thing today. Let's be honest, I slept late this morning, so I didn't do my morning booster ritual. And so as soon as I'm done with this video, that is what I'm going to do. That's my number one thing, but it's not my one thing today. My one thing today is actually to help a client do the first run through of their webinar. And it's going to be interesting because it's not really done yet. Isn't that fun, the way we can actually launch things before they're even done? I like that. I like that about the online world. You can test a lot of things. You know, if you wanted to do this in the offline world, if you wanted to test a business idea, you have to put in a lot of resources. And usually it's monetary resources, not just your time and energy, but monetary resources, because you would have to get a building, get a location, get inventory, and do all those things for a brick and mortar business that you don't have to do in an online business. In an online business, you have to get some things, like you have to have a web address or a web location or a domain name it's called. You have to have some technology or software to create that on and go ahead and make that. But it's pretty quick and pretty easy and relatively inexpensive. I mean, for a couple $100, you can launch and test a business idea online. There are virtually no real brick and mortar businesses that you can do that for. Now I can hear my MLM frienders and my network marketing friends screaming at me and saying, you can start our opportunity for free. And you know what? I've been involved in some of those. And theoretically, you can start them for free, but to really get going or to ever earn any money from them, you have got to find a way to buy their starter package or whatever. Every system in the entire world, every business in the entire world is about making money. Otherwise, why do you have a business? So go ahead, tell me these things are free, but they're not free because your time and your energy is your most valuable resource. And so if you're having to spend your time and energy, which is if you don't have monetary resources, that's what you have to do. But that's not free. And so we love the word free. Human beings love the word free. I love the word free. Who doesn't love something free? But it is a little bit misleading sometimes, especially for people that are naive, because they get their expectations up and they get their hearts broken and they get disappointed by thinking free means I don't have to do anything and I just receive a reward. Guess what? We don't get rewarded for anything if we don't do anything or contribute anything. You have to give first. You either have to give your resources in terms of money or in terms of attention and time and learning and skills, but we always exchange something of value for something else of value. So that's what I'm thinking about today. Go out, make it a fabulous day. I will see you again tomorrow with what I'm up to now and what's working in my businesses and what's not. I hope that this is helpful to you. If it is, comment below and feel free to share it. You can always follow me on the page. I'm doing it on one of my secret Facebook pages. So that is facebook.com/BeMe2Thrive. And you won't find that otherwise because it's kind of hidden. Go out, have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.